the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started here in the Inner Harbor. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 40.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, there's Bateman downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Jackson now. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Ravens 12, Eagles nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Nate Wiggins on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So after one, 12-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and a yard.
Great. Set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hurts will try it again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Again, Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and... Now it's Hurts. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Great, set.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
First down.
Great,
A gain of 31 yards.
180.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. Hurts to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Now Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a... short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Eagles will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. Henry trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Hey, report.
Again, it'll be Henry. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get two more here. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Hurts to the air on first down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The score, Ravens 26, Eagles 7.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Go.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Great.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 21, here's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and a long way to go. Here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Bateman is the motion man. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. Jackson looking to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Great, set. 180, 180.
On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
King, field king, field king.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 24.
On second down, Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big-time play for Philly. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Barkley. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second down throw for Hurts. You look underneath here from Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And an Eagles first down.
73.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That is incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And more of this. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson now going up top and looking for Flowers. He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A 1st down throw for Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Good. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
To throw is Hurts. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Off the play fake, Jackson headed left, buying time, sending it downfield for Likely.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Moving left. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 23-yard
To the air one more time with Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 20.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go,
and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked by Malachi starts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, Alpha, sit high.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the